to carry out legal and legislative drafting assignments effectively. Consequently, all honorable members are invited to the opening ceremony of the developed advanced digital platform, LEGI Pro, organized by the National Institute of Legislative and Democratic Studies, scheduled to hold on Monday, 21st October 2024 by 10 a.m. at the Senate Conference Room 231. Honorable colleagues, we also have notification on two of our members who are celebrating their birthdays. The first is Honorable Adetunji Abidemi Olusoji, representing Odo, Itin, Ifilodun, Boripe, Federal Constituency of Osun State. His birthday was yesterday. And then we have Honorable Alex Ebona, representing IB, Yakur Federal Constituency of Cross River State, whose birthday is today. If the two gentlemen are here with us, please can you rise up for recognition of the House? No? On behalf of the House, we are wishing you a happy birthday. Honorable colleagues, shall we rise for a minute silence? May the soul of the departed rest in peace. The Leader of the House, please, can you move that we suspend our relevant rules to admit some members of the Kenyan Parliament who are here with us to observe our proceedings of the day?
Order, please. Your Excellency. Oshoba.
Mr. Speaker, I'm Professor Julius Honvere of One Federal Constituency, Edo State. I rise to move that we suspend relevant rules in order to admit some visitors into the chamber. I so move.
The Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, Kingsley Chinda, Obiapo Federal Constituency, I rise to second the motion that we do suspend relevant parts of our rule, particularly Order 10, Rule 7, to allow our colleagues from the Kenyan Parliament to have access to these chambers. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. Let's have it. For correction, for records, please, the members are coming from
Order,
Uganda,
please.
not
Honorable
Kenya.
Billion.
They are from Uganda, not Kenya, please. Uganda, and the members
Order, please.
are Right Honorable Lumu Richard Kizito, who is the team leader on this visit. We have Honorable Dr. Abed Mbwanika, Honorable Simbwa Fred, and Honorable Suleiman Maren. You are welcome. Petition, any member with petition? Dabai?
Good morning, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Abdullahi Balarabe Dawai, representing Bakur and Federal Constituency. I'm from Kazana State. Mr. Speaker, I have a petition by one ASP Bamei Nicholas through his lawyers, AO Atori and Co., against or complaint against unlawful arrest and continued detention of ASP Bamei Nicholas attached to the Department of Force Intelligence Headquarters, Abuja. I seek the leave of the House and the permission of the Speaker to lay this petition. Thank you, sir.
Please proceed. I'll lay your report. Yes, Honorable. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Mark Chidi Obeta. I'm the member representing Nsukka Igbeze South Federal Constituency of Enugu State. Mr. Speaker, I have a petition against the Executive Director of the Trade Fair Management Board for refusing to sign the lease agreement prepared and signed by the Bureau for Public Enterprise, BPE, and Portman Freight Services Limited, and encroaching on the property under lease. This petition was written by A.S. Enoch Ndo and Co. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With the kind permission of the Speaker and the leave of the House, may I lay this report?
Please go ahead. Any more petitions? Yes, Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. Abdullah Ibrahim Ali Halims is my name. I'm from Kogi State, and I represent the wonderful people of Ankpa, Omala, Federal Constituency. I rise this morning to present a petition from Concerned Progressive Assembly of number 18 off Adeswa Street, Ikeja, Lagos, to the Honorable House on the incompetent and reckless management of Nigerian primary health care system of Nigeria. I wish the Assembly, the Honorable House, to allow me to present this petition before the Assembly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Please go ahead. David.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, my dear honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Uchenna Harris Okonkwo, representing the people of the Idemili North and South Federal Constituency. I am from Anambra State. Mr. Speaker, I have a petition here from Mr. Tochukwu Chukwuemeka Enweluzo from Idemili South Local Government, seeking for a passionate appeal on restitution for the illegal sale of property that was bequeathed unto him by his late father. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, with the kind leave, I would like to lay this petition before the House.
Please go ahead. Any more petitions? No? All petitions are referred to the Committee on Public Petitions for further legislative action. Honorable colleagues, it's my pleasure to invite Honorable Kabir Ahmad Mepalas to move his motion of urgent public importance. Please go ahead.
Thank you. The only in the chamber, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues. Kabir Ahmad Mepalas is my name. I represent the entire people of Gusau Ake Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Zamfara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to move a motion of urgent importance about the inhuman treatment meted out to our Super Eagles contingent at Libya Airport. Mr. Speaker, I want to seek the indulgence of this honorable House to allow me to come under Order 8, Rule 5, matter of urgent importance, to take this motion as urgent as it is. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Any seconder to the first leg of the motion? Honorable Billy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Osawaru. I represent the good people of Oremo Nwode Federal Constituency of Edo State and a very proud Benin Chief. Mr. Speaker, I stand here to second this motion. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion,
Order,
say
please.
aye. Those against, you say nay. That is have it. The second leg of the motion, yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, sir, very distinguished colleagues. Honorable Engineer Shehu Alhatu, my name, member representing Paskari and Karasabwa, I'm from Katsina State. I rise to second the second leg of the motion, ably by my brother, Honorable Palace. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Honorable Palace, please proceed.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable colleagues, it's a motion on the need to condemn the inhuman treatment meted out to Super Eagles contingent at Libya Airport. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, note that the Super Eagles of Nigeria was expected to play a return match fixture of the African Cup of Nations qualifier against Mediterranean Knight of Libya on Tuesday, 15 October 2024, after they were defeated by the Nigerian Super Eagles 1-0 at Uyo Stadium, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, also note that the Super Eagles of Nigeria flew to Libya on Sunday, 13 October 2024, to play that match of the qualifiers that's slated to take place
Honorable Gosada, good morning.
That's slated to take place
Good
at
morning,
Matthias of February Stadium, Benghazi, Libya, at 8 p.m. today, Tuesday, 15 October 2024. Further note that among the Super Eagles contingents are House of Representatives members led by the Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Sport, and also the Deputy Governor of Edo State, members of Nigerian Football Federation Board, and the entire crew of Nigerian Football Federation. Mr. Speaker, concerned about frustrating 18 hours ordeal faced by the Super Eagles of Nigeria at Al-Brak International Airport in Libya, where they were left stranded on arrival at 14 hours on Sunday, October 2024, till the team and the contingent departed from the airport after 18 hours. Also concerned that the team and the delegation were en route to Benghazi in Libya before the aircraft was unexpectedly diverted mid-flight to the Al-Abrak, a small, abundant airport that reserves for emergency in Al-Abrak, Libya. Mr. Speaker, also disturbed that despite diverting the flight to a small airport with little or no amenities, the Libyan authorities did not allow the team to get out of the airport or move to their hotel. No access to internet, no food. The airport was cordoned and they were held hostage for 18 hours. Mr. Speaker, worried that the Nigerian Football Federation, in a statement on Monday, 14 October, decried the chaotic situation and inhuman treatment meted out to the Super Eagles and the entire contingent, unable to reach their hotel in Benghazi, which is 3 hours away from the airport. The cognizance is that the fatigue and the frustrated players resolved not to play the match any longer due to the hostilities by Libyan Football Federation. Mr. Speaker, the following prayers were resolved. Number one, to condemn in totality the inhuman treatment, frustration of the Super Eagles of the Federation by the Libyan Football Federation. Number two, to sympathize with the Super Eagles and appreciate their patriotism. Number three, to urge the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, to make an official complaint to the Confederation of African Football, CAF, and the Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, for the dehumanization of the Super Eagles players and NFF contingent by the Libyan authorities on the 13 to 14 October 2024 in Libya. Number four, to call on the federal government of Nigeria to immediately invite the Libyan ambassador to Nigeria for questioning on the development above. Number five, and the last prayer, to mandate the House Committees on Sport and Foreign Affairs to investigate the incident. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I so move. Thank you.
I will take one contribution from the chairman, Southeast Development Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Chris Nkwanta, and just as the Speaker has just said, the latest chairman, Southeast Development Commission. Mr. Speaker, the petition that has just been read is quite a serious one. This, for me, is an embarrassment, not only to the team.
He is contributing, not seconding.
This, for me, is an embarrassment, not only for the team, Nigerians, and also Africans. I fully endorse all the prayers as encapsulated in the motion that was moved by my able colleague, that this matter deserves very, very serious and urgent investigation to make sure that similar incident does not occur in the future. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Moving, or you are contributing.
Thank you.
Any seconder? Right, Honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The former chairman of the committee. For those who don't know, in the 9th Assembly, he was the chairman of the Committee on Sports.
My distinguished colleagues, I rise to second this very important motion ably moved by the chairman, Committee on Sports. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committees on Sports and Foreign Affairs for further legislative action. Honorable colleagues, it's my pleasure to invite Honorable Mohammed Saidu Bargaja to move his motion, which he claims to be of public importance. If Honorable Said is around, please can you rise and move your motion?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My distinguished honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Bargaja Mohammed, member representing good people of Isa and Simon Imperial Constituency. I'm from Sokoto State. I raised more the motion under the matter of public importance, Order 8 from Rule 5. Flood diversion in Sokoto, Goranyo, Sabon Birni, and Niger Republic border road in Sokoto State. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Any seconder to the first leg, Honorable Idem?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. My name is Idem Unyime, member representing Ukanafun, Orowan Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion as moved by my colleague, Honorable Mohammed. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, Honorable.
Thank you, esteemed Speaker, honorable members. My name is Kwamoti Bitrus Lowry. I speak for the people of Jamsa, Numa, Lamurde Federal Constituency. I rise to second the second leg of the motion. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Bargaja, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Note that flooding negatively impacts the social, economic, and community development, especially in lower income areas, which are moved invariably to this devastating phenomenon. Also note, the recent flooding in Sokoto State, which resulted in the destruction of Sokoto, Goranyo, Sabon Birni, and Niger border roads. A wire for the affirmation is a major link to the several communities in Zalla Bongo, Erbolutu, and Makwana Town in Isa and Sambini Federal Constituency of Sokoto State. That as well as neighboring Niger Republic and allowed for the movement of goods and services around the axis. What is that? The inflexible state of the road has resulted in the destruction of free flow of traffic and foot commuters at serious risk, including the fatal accident, destruction of properties, and the waste of valuable man hours, among the others. Also, what is that? The road devastation has exacerbated the security challenges in the area and caused a lot of hardship to the residents. Concern that quick intervention to fix the affected road will prevent further destruction and eliminate the suffering of the people. Resolve, all the Federal Road Maintenance Agency to immediately commence the remedial work in the damages of Sokoto, Guaranyo, Sabonbir, and the border road in Sokoto State to make it feasible. 2, mandate the Committee of Federal Road Maintenance Agency, PEMA, to ensure the implementation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Umaru.
Thank you, Excellency. The Right Honorable Speaker, my respected colleagues. My name is Jeremiah Umaru, ACA. I represent the Kwanga Nasarawa Ego, Wamba Federal Constituency from Nasarawa State. I stand to second the motion, ably moved by Honorable from Sokoto. I so move. Second, thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Federal Road Maintenance Agency for further legislative action. The next motion is coming from the leader of the minority, Right Honorable Okechinda.
Very grateful, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, Kingsley Chinda. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to urge this House to allow me come under Order 8, Rule 5, Sub-Rule 2 of the House Rules, to take a matter that is considered urgent and in the public interest. It is that of the Lagdo Dam flooding, which we have taken on this floor severally. But there is urgent need for us to provide a lasting solution to this problem, rather than just take these issues and leave them without a lasting solution. We are aware that almost every other year, incidents of flooding occur from this axis, and there is need for a legislative solution. I therefore pray that we see it as an urgent matter that requires our attention, and that we set aside Order 8, Rule 5, Sub-Rule 3 of our rules to take this matter this morning. I so move.
Honorable Isiaka, you can second the first leg. Honorable Isiaka, I thought you raised your hands, or you are no longer interested.
Your Excellency, sir, our own quintessential speaker with substantial values. I'm Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka. Distinguished colleagues, I'm from Ifoewekoro Federal Constituency, Ogun State. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to second the first leg of the motion being proposed by our minority leader. Mr. Speaker, I so second, sir. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, any seconder? Honorable Shatima.
Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable colleagues, I remain Lion Shatima Ali, representing Bursari Gaida Ministerial Federal Constituency. I'm from Yobe, sir. rise to second log of the motion as ably moved by the minority leader. I so second, sir.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Leader, please proceed.
My dear colleagues, Mr. Speaker, I'm very grateful for the opportunity. The motion is on the urgent need to investigate the recurrent flooding due to the opening of the Lagdo Dam. The House is concerned that Lagdo Dam, located on the Benue River in the northern Cameroon, was built in 1982, primarily for irrigation and electricity generation. Every year during the rainy season, the dam operators in Cameroon release excess water to prevent overflow, which inevitably flows downstream into Nigeria, causing significant flooding in states along the river, including Borno, Adamawa, Benue, Taraba, Kogi, and beyond. The House is disturbed by the recurrent loss of lives, displacement of communities, destruction of farmlands, livestock, and homes, and damage to critical infrastructure such as roads, bridges, schools, and healthcare facilities as a result of the flooding. The House is mindful that despite early warnings by Nigerian authorities about the release of water from Lagdo Dam, many communities remain unprepared and are left vulnerable to the devastating impacts of the flood. The House is aware that while the construction of a buffer dam, the proposed Dasin Hausa Dam in Adamawa State, was agreed upon in principle between Nigeria and Cameroon to help contain the excess water from the Lagdo Dam, this project has remained stalled for years due to funding and bureaucratic delays. The House, recognizing the urgent need for the federal government to develop the long-term solutions to mitigate the impact of the annual flooding and to protect vulnerable communities along the River Benue and Niger basins. The House is worried that unless swift action are taken to engage relevant stakeholders, both within and outside Nigeria, to mitigate this annual disaster and to provide lasting solutions for affected communities, the situation will persist annually, with each year worse than the former, thus diminishing the confidence of the people in our leaders. The House is called upon to resolve to mandate the Nigerian-Cameroon Friendship Group to investigate the Nigerian-Cameroon arrangement and agreement on the Lagdo Dam and mitigation measures therein, and advise the House within 2 weeks for further legislative action. Meanwhile, the House is also called upon to mandate the Federal Ministry of Works and Water Resources and the Federal Ministry to mandate the Federal Ministry of Water Resources and Federal Ministry of Works to expedite the completion of the Dasin Hausa Dam in Adamawa State, which will act as a buffer and help to absorb excess water released from Lagdo Dam and rehabilitation of critical infrastructure in flood-prone areas. The House urged the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, in collaboration with state emergency management agencies, to henceforth enhance early warning systems and improve evacuation and relief efforts for communities in flood-prone areas prior to the event. Finally, the House mandates the House Committee on Finance to make adequate budgetary provision for the Dasin Hausa Dam in the 2025 Appropriation Act. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I so move.
Is it contribution or secondment? Is there anyone who wants to contribute?
Order, please. Honorable colleagues, please return to your seats.
Move the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, Kabiru Ahmadu Palace is my name. I represent the entire people of Bosos Apipera constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Zamfara State. I rise to amend the last prayer to add committee on appropriation. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to this amendment? Honorable Taura.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleagues, I'm Honorable Saad Wada Taura. I stand to support the motion for the amendment. I so support, sir.
Those in support of this amendment.
Honorable Ali and Lillian, please.
Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Amendment.
You want to contribute or you want to amend?
Amendment, sir.
Amendment, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, my wonderful speaker. I still remain Clement Jimbo member, representing Abak Itmekbika Federal Constituency from Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, colleagues, I want to amend the prayers in the motion to include Committee on National Planning and Economic Development. I so amend. Thank you.
Any seconder to this amendment on the same prayer 3? Any seconder? Yes, Honorable. Can't see the face properly.
Thank you, Mr.
Honorable
Speaker.
Shagaya.
Honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya. I represent Nigerians starting from Ilorin West, Asa Federal Constituency of Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the amendment as moved by Honorable Clement Jimbo. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it.
Contributions.
More amendments, Honorable Zakaria Nyampa.
Contributions, sir.
Let's take amendment, please. Honorable Isiaka, go ahead.
Once again, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I guess probably it was an oversight. It seems we are trying to scrape the major committee's head behind them. That is the water resources. Mr. Speaker, I would love to amend that the motion be referred to the committees on water resources, finance, appropriation and national planning. I so propose, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you. Water resources has been grossly omitted. Thank you.
Honorable Faleke, I'm sure you are an interested party here. Would you want to second?
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is James Biodun Faleke. I represent Ikeja Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I support the motion that water resources be excuse me, an essential part of the committee.
Water resources is already part of the prayers of the original motion.
But Mr. Speaker, I don't see the role of
finance.
I don't see the role of finance in this. If national planning and water resources are there, ours is to provide the resources that will be used globally.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
It's okay. Honorable Sada.
Mr. Speaker, ordinarily I wouldn't have a comment on this, but just to guide the House.
Are you seconding his prayer? Let's get person to second first if you want to contribute or amend, we give you the opportunity. Anyone who is seconding the inclusion of finance as part of the committees, nobody is seconding your amendment. Are you stepping it down?
It's already there, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Pardon?
It's already been included, Mr. Speaker.
It has been?
Yes, sir. I was moving for water resources.
I thought you also mentioned finance.
Finance had been, before now, someone had...
No, nobody has moved that finance should be included. It was appropriation.
It's been moved as the seconded, Mr. Speaker, for finance. So apparently, raising that of water resources again is what I would love to step down, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Therefore, by the leave of Mr. Speaker and the House, I would like to step down the further amendment of water resources because it's been included already. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. What I want to be guided here is, as finance been mentioned earlier, because I did not hear anyone moving that finance should be included. I hear appropriation, I hear national planning.
Mr. Speaker, the original motion came with finance. We have included appropriation. We have also included national planning. I thought that Honorable Isiaka was adding water resources, which is actually appropriate.
Your motion did not include finance. There is nowhere you mentioned finance in your original prayer. Leader, take your prayer, particularly prayer 3.
You're very correct, sir.
So no finance, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any seconder to this amendments? Seconder? Who is seconding this motion as amended? Honorable Jimbo.
Amiable Speaker, I still remain Clement Jimbo, representing Abak Etmekbika Federal Constituency. I rise to second the amendment on the prayers to include Committee on Finance in the motion. I so second.
There is nothing like that. The person who proposed has withdrawn. I thought you want to second the motion as amended.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, I withdraw the first statement I made. I rise to second the motion as amended. I so second.
Those in support of this motion as amended should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. This motion is referred to the Committees on Water Resources, Appropriation, National Planning for further legislative action. Honorable colleagues, before we proceed to the first business of the day, let me announce the demise of the mother of former clerk of the House of Representatives and former clerk to the National Assembly, Alhaji Mohammed Atabasani Omolori. Her death was announced in the early hours of this morning. She died after a protracted illness. She left behind several children and grandchildren. May Allah have mercy on her and admit her to Jannatul Firdaus. May we please rise for a minute silence in honor of the demise. This announcement is coming from the clerk of the House. Please shall we rise? May her soul rest in peace. Honorable members, the first business of the day is presentation of 20 bills. I now invite the clerk to read their short titles.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. Federal University of Technology, Ilaro, Ogun State Establishment Bill, first reading. Federal University of Health Sciences, Afi, Zamfara State Establishment Bill, first reading. National Agricultural Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. National Agricultural Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. National Agricultural Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. National Commission for Amnesty, Rehabilitation and Reintegration Bill 2024, first reading. Nigeria Human Fertilizer and Embryology Regulatory Commission Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. Federal Universities of Agriculture Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Industrial Arbitration Tribunal Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Alteration Bill 2024, first reading. Federal Colleges of Education Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Alteration Bill 2024, first reading. Orthopedic Hospital Management Board Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Mangu, Plateau State Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Nigerian Army College of Education, Ilorin, Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. National Commission for Skill Acquisition, Evaluation, Assessment and Certification Establishment Bill 2024, first reading.
Honorable colleagues, the second business of the day is presentation of report of the Committee on Justice on a bill for an act to amend the Criminal Code Act C38, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to provide stiffer penalties to selected sections of the Act and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Olumide Oshoba, honorable members will recall that the bill was referred to the committee on Tuesday, 12 October 2024. The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Oshoba is hereby invited to present the report.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my distinguished colleagues. Olumide Oshoba, representing Abeokuta North, Bafemode, and Odera Federal Constituency. I rise to lay a report that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Justice on a bill for an act to amend the Criminal Code Act, Cap C38, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to provide stiffer penalties to selected sections of the Act and for related matters. I so move.
Any seconder? Any member of the committee? No? Honorable Kalambaina.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my colleagues. Ahmad Abdullah Kalambaina, Saldonan Kalambaina is my name. Mr. Speaker, my colleague, I rise to second the motion. I believe move my colleagues. I so second. Thank you very much.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Oshoba, please proceed and lay your report. The third business of the day is presentation of a preliminary report of the committees on public procurement, financial crimes, and public service matters on the investigation of suspicious practices of the federal government, ministries, departments, agencies, parastatals, and institutions on the execution of capital projects and appropriation acts, standing in the name of Honorable Onyeme Idem. Honorable members will recall that the matter was referred to the committee on Thursday, 7th March 2024. The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Idem is hereby invited to present his report.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. My name is Idem Unyime, member representing Ukanafun, Orowanam Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do receive the interim reports of the committees on the public procurement, financial crimes, and public service matters on the investigation of suspicious practices of the federal government, ministries, departments, agencies, MDS, parastatals, and institutions on the execution of capital projects in Appropriation Act HR 125/03/2024. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Any seconder? The Deputy Leader of the Youth.
Order, please. Honorable colleagues, return to your seats. Jega.
Speaker, I remain Honorable Abdullahi Muaz Gorzo. Stand to second the motion, every moved by Chairman Committee on Public Procurement. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Please proceed and lay your report. Honorable colleagues, the first order of the day is the third reading of a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act to establish Federal Medical Center Fufu, Kwara State, and for related matters. Standing in the name of the House Leader, Honorable members will recall that the House adopted the report of the Committee of the Whole on the bill on Thursday, 10th October 2024. I therefore call on the Leader of the House to move that the bill be read the third time.
Mr.
Sorry,
Speaker.
before you proceed, since we have 3 bills here, I would advise that you take the 3 together. And the second one is the third reading of a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Center Act to establish Federal Medical Center Kafanchan, Kaduna State, and for related matters, standing in the name of the House Leader. And then the third one is a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act, Federal Education Act to Federal College of Education Special Duku, Gombe State, and for related matters, also standing in the name of the House Leader. So please kindly take the 3 together.
Mr. Speaker, I'm Professor Julius Ihanvere, OON, and DSSRS. I'm from Edo State. I rise to move that a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act to establish Federal Medical Center, Fufu, Kwara State, and for related matters, HB 834. Also, a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act to establish Federal Medical Center, Kafanchan, Kaduna State, and for related matters, HB 507. And third, a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act to establish Federal College of Education, Special, Duku, Gombe State, and for related matters, HB 1371, be read a third time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Minority Leader, please can you second?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion for the third reading of bills HB 834, HB 507, and HB 1371. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is it. Clerk.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act to establish Federal Medical Center, Fufu, Kwara State, and for related matters, third reading. A bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act to establish Federal Medical Center, Kafanchan, Kaduna State, and for related matters, third reading. A bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act to establish Federal College of Education, Special, Duku, Gombe State, and for related matters, third reading.
Bills read for the third time and passed. The fourth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to repeal the Fiscal Responsibility Act number 31 of 2007 and to enact the Fiscal Responsibility Bill 2024 to provide for prudent management of the nation's resources, ensure long-term macroeconomic stability of the national economy, secure greater accountability and transparency in fiscal operations within the medium-term fiscal policy framework, and the establishment of the Fiscal Responsibility Commission to ensure the promotion and enforcement of the nation's economic objectives, a bill for an act to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007, a bill for an act to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007 to review the operating surplus and general reserve fund of statutory corporations and government-owned body corporates, and a bill for an act to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007 and for related matters, standing in the names of Honorable Benjamin Okezi Kalu, Honorable Oluole Oke, Honorable Marcos Onobun, and 6 other honorable members. Honorable members will recall that the bills were consolidated on Thursday, 3rd October 2024. I now invite Honorable Kalu to move that the bill be read a second time. The DS is not around.
Yeah, one of the sponsors,
but
Mr. Speaker.
Who is one of the sponsors around?
Marcos.
I have seen Marcos if he's around. Are you ready? Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable Marcos Onobo is my name. I represent the resplendent people of Asan West, Asan Central, and Igwebe Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I'm from Edo State. Mr. Speaker, I'm honored to lead this debate on the general principle of the important consolidated bill which seeks to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Act, Act number 31 of 2007 on one hand, and also to repeal the Fiscal Responsibility Act number 31 of 2007 and to enact the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2024 to provide for the prudent management of nations' resources and ensure long-term microeconomic stability of the nation's economy, secure greater accountability and transparency in fiscal operations within the medium-term and fiscal policy framework. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007, which has been in operation for over 1.5 decades, has been observed and found to contain certain loopholes and weaknesses which have hampered the effective and efficient operation.
Are you raising a point of order? Oh, I thought he's reading the long title. Is that not what you have been doing? Reading the long title.
No, Mr. Speaker, I'm taking the body of the...
No, not at all. It has to be seconded first.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder, any one of the sponsors, I was meant to understand that beside the names I mentioned, there are also 6 other sponsors. Any one of them available here? Yes, Honorable, I can see the face clearly. Dogo Yaro?
Ghana, sir.
Oh, Ghana, please
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Joshua Audu Ghana, member representing Lavu Mokwa Edati Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Niger State. I rise to second the motion, ably moved by my colleague, Marcos Onobu. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Marcos, lead the debate, but be brief, please.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my honorable colleague, it's important to note that the Eastern Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007 comprises of 57 sections structured into 14 parts with one schedule. The Act lists corporation and government-owned enterprises directly covered by the Act between the time of enactment and now. Many other agencies have been added and others removed from the list. Pursuant to review undertaken by Ministry of Finance, therefore bringing a total of 68 corporations and GOEs. These additions have necessitated the review of over 47 sections of the extant Act. Again, distinguished colleagues, the contemplated review of this Act proposes a review of the power of the Commission under Section 2. This bill seeks to expand the powers of the Commission to, among other proposed powers, include conferring the Commission with...
Honorable Jimmy Benson, you're welcome.
Conferring the Commission
Honorable
with
Rotimi,
direct
my brother.
prosecutorial powers. This will greatly enhance the powers of Commission to effectively enforce the provision of the Act.
Honorable Kazaure.
Especially in the collaboration with the anti-corruption agencies. It is important to note that without the contemplated prosecutorial powers and commission, the Commission remains a toothless bulldog. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues,
This bill also provides for the appointment of secretary to the commission, subject to the Senate confirmation, and this bill contemplates making the chairman and secretary of the commission full-time members of the commission, while other members of the commission remain as part-time members. This is aimed at making the commission structure less and unwieldy and more functional. And it also gives the commission the technocratic, professional, knowledge-driven, and less politically inclined. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, in section 221 and 2 of the Fiscal Responsibility Act, government corporations listed by the Fiscal Responsibility Commission are mandated to remit 80% of their operating surplus to the consolidated revenue funds and keep 20% in their general reserve. Sadly, many government-owned corporations fail to remit their operating surplus to the consolidated fund and end a financial year as stipulated by Section 22 of the Fiscal Responsibility Act. One of the bill under consideration seeks to review the operating surplus, general reserve funds, and statutory corporation and government-owned agencies. This is aimed at achieving two major objectives. One, instead of using the phrase 1/5 as used in Section 221 of the Eastern Law, the term 20% is used for simplicity and easy understanding. Two, to provide section for defaulting government corporations who fail to remit their operating surpluses. In this bill, any government corporation who fails to comply with subsection 1(2) of Section 22 as proposed in this bill commits an offense, and the chief executive officer of the corporation shall be liable to a conviction to a fine equivalent to the operating surplus that was not remitted to the consolidated revenue fund of the Federation. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, the review of the Fiscal Responsibility Act will strengthen the nation's public finance management system, and it's for a greater good of our country. I therefore urge you all to lend your voice and support to the passage of this all-important and crucial bill. Thank you for listening and for your support.
Honorable colleagues, I think this is a very straightforward bill. No need for any debate, so with your kind permission, we'll just put the question. Any seconder, sorry. Any seconder? Honorable Kazauri.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I'm Right Honorable Muhammad Mukhtar Zannan Kazauri, member representing Kazauri, Roni, Gwiwa, Enkwashi Federal Constituency. I'm from Jigawa State. I rise to second the motion, the bill ably moved by my honorable colleague. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk. Honorable Ajaya.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to repeal the Fiscal Responsibility Act number 31 of 2007 and to enact the Fiscal Responsibility Bill 2024 to provide for prudent management of the nation's resources, ensure long-term macroeconomic stability of the national economy, secure greater accountability and transparency in fiscal operations within the medium-term fiscal policy framework, and the establishment of Fiscal Responsibility Commission to ensure the promotion and enforcement of the nation's economic objectives. A bill for an act to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007, a bill for an act to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007 to review the operating surplus and general reserve fund of statutory corporations and government-owned body corporates, and a bill for an act to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007 for related matters. Second reading.
Bill referred to the Committee on Finance for further legislative action. The fifth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish the National Science, Technology, Innovation, and Research Council to set national priorities on research, innovation, and development to improve the economic growth and competitiveness that can lead to the development of new products, processes, and services, to address social and environmental challenges, to improve the quality of life of people, to create new jobs and opportunities, and to advance knowledge and understanding of innovations and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Zakaria Tijani Zana, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 9th November 2023. I now invite Honorable Zana to move that the bill be read a second time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tijani Zanna Zakaria is my name. I represent the entire people of Guru, Machina, Yuspari, and Karaswa Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Yobe State. I rise to present a bill for an act to regulate, to establish the National Science, Technology, Innovation, and Research Council to set national priorities and research, innovation, and development to improve economic growth and competitiveness that can lead to development of new product, processes, and services to address social and environmental challenges, to improve the quality of life of people, to create new jobs and opportunities, and to advance knowledge and the understanding of innovations, and for related matters, HB 727, I so move.
Honorable Ijaya, you know for obvious reasons. Members have not seen your face for quite a while, and that long name that used to call that intimidate a lot of people, they didn't hear. So I will give you the opportunity to second with one guarantee, with one assurance that you will read the whole names for records, for members to know. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Onono Kuroha of Igbo land, Ian Zauzau of Ian Zauzau, the GCON of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my highly respected colleagues, my name is Right Honorable Dr. Princess Otumba Yeyioba Ijaya Adewumi Oriyomi Ononuga. I represent the fabulously united people of Ikene, Shagamu, Remo North. I am from Ogun State, and I stand to second the bill ably moved by Honorable Zana. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Zana. It's an establishment bill, Honorable Zana. Let me save you the energy to proceed. Since it's an establishment bill, I think we don't need to do any debate on it.
Yeah.
So with your kind permission, we'll just put the question, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any seconder? Any seconder? Honorable Zana.
Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, I'm Honorable Zanna Usman, the original Zanna, not the fake one, sitting beside me. I represent Kagaku Bioma Gomeri Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Borno State. I rise to second the motion, a bill as ably moved by Honorable Tijani Zanna Zakaria. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish National Science, Technology, Innovation and Research Council to set national priorities on research, innovation and development, to improve economic growth and competitiveness that can lead to the development of new products, processes and services, to address social and environmental challenges, to improve the quality of life of people, to create new jobs and opportunities, and to advance knowledge and understanding of innovations and for related matters. Second reading.
Bill referred to the Committee on Science and Technology for further legislative action. Honorable Alimadaki, congratulations. Please sit down. Go ahead and sit down.
Come back.
I thought you were ready for
Come back
to
here.
make an announcement.
Come back here, Mr. Ali.
The sixth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to regulate factoring, purchase of receivables, as well as establishment, operation, and control of operation of business organizations engaged in factoring and receivables, financing, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Mohammed Bello Erufai. Honorable members recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, October 4th, 2023. I now invite Honorable Erufai to move that the bill be read a second time.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker. I rise to present a bill for an act to regulate factoring, purchase of receivables, as well as establishment, operation and control of operations of business organizations engaged in factoring and receivable financing, and for related matters, HB 516. My name is Mohammed Bello El Rufai. I represent the good people of Kaduna North. Thank you, sir.
Any seconder, but he must be a young man. Eh? The leader, the chair is not around. Chair of the youth. Or maybe we should go to the elders forum. Eh? Kelechi, please go ahead.
Thank you, our respected speaker, the most humble and respected speaker. My name is Honorable Kelechi Nwoku. I represent the people of Echie Omoma constituency. I'm from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation. I rise to second the motion moved by my colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is it. Robobello.
Thank you once again.
It's
Your
an
Excellency.
establishment bill, right?
Yes, sir.
So I think we can also save you the energy.
Perfect.
To go further.
Yes, sir.
We'll just look for a seconder.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Honorable.
Dear colleagues, my name is Honorable Kalejai Adeboye Paul, PhD. I represent the good people of Ajero Omi Ifelodun Federal Constituency, the Mini Nigeria. I rise to second the bill as ably read by my dear colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, a bill for an act to regulate factoring, purchase of receivables, as well as establishment, operation, and control of operation of business organizations engaged in factoring and receivables financing and for related matters. Second reading.
Bill referred to the Committee on Banking Regulations for further legislative action. The seventh order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to repeal the Technology Business Incubation Foundation Act to provide for establishment of the National Agency for Technology Incubation and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Ajirogene Jonathan, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 20 December 2023. I now invite Honorable Jonathan to move that the bill be read a second time. Honorable Jonathan, are you around?
Yes, sir.
Engineer, go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, thank you. And my honorable colleague, my name is Ukodiko Jonathan Ajiriogene. I represent the good people of Isoko North and South Federal Constituency. I'm from Delta State. I'm here to present a bill for an act to repeal Technological Business Incubation Foundation Takeover Act to provide for the establishment of the National Agency for Technological Incubation and for the related matters, HB 1055. I therefore present. Thank you.
Any seconder? Barrister.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I am Honorable Barrister Rabi Yusuf, representing the good people of Sumaila Take Federal Constituency. I hereby stand to support the motion ably moved by my colleague. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Again, honorable colleagues, this is an establishment bill which does not require any long debates. So with your kind permissions, I will just go ahead and put the question. Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Clerk.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to repeal Technology Business Incubation Foundation Takeover Act provide for the establishment of the National Agency for Technology Incubation and for related matters. Second reading.
Bill referred to the Committee on Science and Technology for further legislative action. The eighth order of the day is a motion on the need to investigate the accessibility of persons with disability on public buildings, standing in the name of Honorable Bashiru Daudu. Honorable Daudu is hereby invited to move the motion. Honorable Dr. Bashir, is he around?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am Honorable Dr. Bashiru.
Honorable Bashir, please, before you proceed, let me call the attention of the following members. Honorable Peter Apatterson, Honorable Peter Apatterson, and Honorable Kabir Amadou. Please approach the clerk for a message. Please continue.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am Honorable Dr. Bashiru Dawudu. I represent Oshodi Isolo, Constituency 1. Mr. Speaker, colleagues, I'm from Lagos State. I rise today to raise this very critical motion, which is on the need to investigate the accessibility of persons with disabilities to public buildings. The House notes that a public building is a building made available for the use of members of the public, whether owned by government or private entities, as provided in Section 57 of the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act 2018. The House also notes that Sections 3 and 4 of the Disability Act provides that a person with disability has the right to access the physical environment of public buildings on an equal basis with others, including roadside walks, pedestrian crossings, elevators, crutches, and toilet facilities to make them accessible and usable by persons with disability. The House is aware that with the expiration of the transitory period within which to make modifications, persons with disability still cannot access public buildings. The House is worried that the failure to make public buildings accessible to persons with disability prevents their inclusion and full integration into the Nigerian society. The House resolves, 1, to mandate the Committee on Disability to investigate the compliance level of public buildings to accessibility regulations, and the regulatory authority's approval of building plans without provisions of accessibility facilities and report within 4 weeks with further legislative action. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to speak on behalf of 35 million persons with disability in Nigeria.
Any seconder? Amendment? Please go ahead. The chair of the Committee of Deputies will second after, unless if he resigns from that position. But if he's still the chair of the deputies, please kindly second after the amendment. Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Kabiru Amadou Mepalos is my name. I represent the entire people of Gusau IP Federal Constituency.
Point of order,
Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
What's your point of order, Honorable Salami?
That the main motion has not been seconded, Mr. Speaker. I think that's the procedure, sir.
Pardon?
The main motion had not been seconded before we are taking the amendment, sir.
No, I've already identified somebody to second it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can contribute. Is it not amendment?
It's an amendment, Mr. Speaker. I thought the procedure is that the main motion is seconded first, then you take an amendment, but subject to your discretion, Mr. Speaker, sir.
No, it is okay. Let him amend. By the time we come for the motion, we will do it with the amendment together.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for the protection, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to amend prayer 1 to add Committee on Safety Standards to do this investigation, because we are talking about accessibility into public buildings, especially by the persons with disability.
Just a moment. What is the amendment on prayer 1?
Mandate the Committee on Disability to investigate compliance level of public building to accessibility regulations.
So what are you amending?
To add Committee on Safety Standard.
Safety standard.
Safety standard.
Okay, any seconder? Any seconder to this amendment? Any seconder? Yes, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleague, my name is Honorable Danladi Suleiman Agwe, member representing the good and very fantastic people of Lokoja, Kogi Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Kogi State. I hereby second the amendment made by my honorable colleague that the Standard Organization of Nigeria should be added to the prayer. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this amendment should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. The chairman of the deputies, can you second this motion with the amendments?
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker. My dear respected colleagues, my name is Honorable Jafar Ruleko, and I represent the very good people of Bogoro, Stafa Balea. So I rise this afternoon to second this very, very important motion. I so second, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. Thank you, sir.
Those in support of this motion as amended should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. This motion is referred to the Committees on Disabilities and Safety, right? Safety Standards for further legislative action. The ninth order of the day is a motion on the need for the security operatives to immediately forestall imminent calamity in Ibogiri community, Ohumbode local government area of Edo State, standing in the name of Honorable Billy Osauru. Honorable Bill is hereby invited to move the motion.
Thank you very much. All right, Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, this is a motion on the need for the security operatives to immediately forestall the imminent calamity and improve security in the Igbogri community, Nwode local government area of Edo State. Mr. Speaker, I remain Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Osawaru. I represent the good people of Oriomo Nwode Federal Constituency of Edo State. I'm a very proud Bini Chief. Mr. Speaker, the House is aware that the primary function or responsibility of government as provided in the Nigerian Constitution is the provision of security and welfare for the people. Mr. Speaker, the House is also aware that as much as the security agencies are struggling to provide security across the nation, recent happenings raise security concerns ranging from senseless killings and abduction of citizens, leaving the citizens and every other person unsafe and with the deepest sense of fear and hopelessness. Mr. Speaker, the House is disturbed that my constituents, the good people of Igbogri community in Nwode local government area of Edo State, are recently beginning to know no peace as they are currently under kidnapper siege. Almost on a daily basis, stories of willful attacks, kidnapping, killings, and sacking of villagers abound. Mr. Speaker, the House is worried that on Wednesday, 2nd of October, 2024, that was last week, the people of Igbogri community were attacked and more than 5 persons were murdered in cold blood, while more than 15 persons were kidnapped during the attack. Mr. Speaker, this particular attack is one among the many that have happened in the community, and this calls for a sweeping approach from the combined task force of police and army to restore confidence in the people and ensure safety of the people within the community. Mr. Speaker, the House is concerned that at the rate at which insecurity is advancing across the Igbogri community in Nwode local government area of Edo State that used to be a peaceful place and beyond, concise approach and proactive measures should be employed to counter the efforts of the perpetrators now before it blows out of proportion. Mr. Speaker, the House resolved that 1, to urge the House to observe 1 minute silence in honor of those that lost their lives during the attack in Igbogri community, Nwode local government area of Edo State. Mr. Speaker, the House mandates the Inspector General of Police to contain this new insecurity in Igbogri community in the Nwode local government area of Edo State and prevent it from escalating further. Mr. Speaker, the House also mandates the General Officer Commanding 2 Division Nigerian Army and the Commander 4th Mechanized Brigade Nigerian Army, all in Edo State, to urgently draft in personnel to complement the effort of the Nigerian police to ensure lives and properties of the citizens within the community are protected. Mr. Speaker, the House also mandates that the heads of security agencies in Nigeria to urgently step up the security surveillance of the community so as to contain escalation of insecurity within the community and beyond. And lastly, the House urged the House committees on police affairs, army, and national security and intelligence to ensure compliance and report back to the House 4 weeks for further legislative action. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? My namesake.
Your Excellency, sir, it's been a long time. My name is Honorable Abbas Adigun. I represent the people of Ibadan, Southeast Ibadan, Northeast Federal Constituency. I rise to second this very important motion, and I second it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Police Affairs, Army, and National Security and Intelligence for further legislative action. The third order of the day is a motion on the need to
Point
address...
of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order? Who is raising the point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My first prayer, Mr. Speaker, was not taken into consideration for a 1 minute silence. Thank you, Mr.
Sorry,
Speaker.
please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable colleagues, please shall we rise for a minute silence, please. May their soul rest in peace. Honorable colleagues, the 10th order of the day is a motion on the need to address the challenges faced by students writing JAM, WAEC, SSCE in Musa, Dile and Lassa communities in Askira, Uba local government area of Borno State. Standing in the name of Honorable Midala Usman Balami, Honorable Balami is hereby invited to move the motion.
Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, Ian Zazzau, GCOA, and distinguished colleagues, I remain Dr. Midala Usman Balami. I represent Askira Uba Howell Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise this afternoon to move a motion on the need to address the challenges faced by students writing JAM, WAYAK, SSC in Musa, Dile, and Lassa communities in Askira Uba local government area of Borno State. Mr. Speaker, the House notes that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria guarantees the right to education for all Nigerian citizens. The House also notes that the current security situation in Musa, Dile, Muthafu, and Lassa ward of Askira Uba local government area of Borno State has been impacted negatively on the students writing JAM, WAYAK, and SSC examination in the communities. Worried that the students from Musa, Dile, and Lassa are forced to travel a long distance to Maiduguri and Uba town with high cost of transportation, which most parents cannot afford, thereby denying the student the right to education, and in most cases, arriving at the examination venue late. Further note that the communities like Chibok, Dambua, Izge, Askira, Womdio, and Uvu are able to write examination within their communities, within their localities, highlighting a disparity in access to educational facilities and opportunities. Worried that the relocation of the examination center from Lassa town has caused students untold hardship, thus denying students from participating in JAM, WAYAK, and SSCE examination. The House resolved to urge the Federal Ministry of Education, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAM, and the West African Examination Council, WAYAK, to urgently relocate back the examination center in Lassa and establish a new centers in Musa and Dile to elevate the challenges faced by this student. The House also resolved to urge the Federal Ministry of Education to collaborate with security agencies to ensure the safety and security of students, teachers, and examination materials in the newly restored examination centers. Mandate Committee on Universal Basic Education and Service to ensure compliance. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Honorable Rais.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Rahis Abdul Kadir, member representing Maiduguri Metropolitan Federal Constituency. I rise to second the motion heavily moved by my honorable colleagues, Honorable Mitala. I so second.
Amendment? Yes, Honorable, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Hairimi, Honorable Dr. Hamed Adam Saba. Mr. Speaker, I come from Kwara State and I represent the good people of Dumoro Patigi Federal Constituency. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We have a committee that take care of the basic exams. I suggest, or I move, that the matter should be referred to Committee on Basic Education Exams Board. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I so move.
Please, Doctor, what was the amendment you proposed?
I said the matter should be referred to Basic Examination Education Board. We have a committee in the House that take care of basic exams, who take care of JAM, WAEC, and other exams.
Okay, any seconder? Yes. The Plateau Mafia.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, arise to second the amendment made by my colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment should say aye. Those against should say nay. There is have it. Those in support of this motion as amended should say aye. Those against should say nay. There is have it. This motion is referred to the committees on basic education and examination bodies for further legislative action. The 11th order of the day is a motion on the need to increase the budgetary allocation of Federal Road Maintenance Agency, FEMA, for effective road maintenance and repairs of federal roads across the country. Standing in the name of Honorable Aderimi Hussaini. Honorable Hussaini is hereby invited to move the motion.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleague, my name is Honorable Danladi Suleiman Agwe, member representing the good and very fantastic people of Lokoja Kogi Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I stand on behalf of Honorable Aderemi Hussaini to read the motions. Need to increase budgetary allocation of Federal Road Maintenance Agency for effective road maintenance and repair of federal road across the country. Note that the federal government is committed to enhancing the economic activities and productivity by ensuring the effective maintenance and repair of federal road throughout the year. Worried that majority of federal roads are in disrepair, dilapidated, and impassable, causing economic loss to government and citizens due to continuous neglect. Cut across.
Point of order. Motion doesn't have to be seconded. He has to read it first. Please continue.
Hello, Mr. Speaker, Hairimi Hamed Saba, the mover of the motion is here. I don't think you need to read the motion on behalf of the mover.
Is the mover around? Honorable Hussaini, please can you stand up? If you are around, why are you asking somebody to? It doesn't make sense.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, once again, my name is Engineer Aderemi Hussaini. I represent the entire people of Ibarakwa East Ido Federal Constituency. I am from Oyo State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to raise the motion on the need to increase the budgetary allocation of Federal Road Maintenance Agency, FEMA, for effective road maintenance and repairs of roads, federal roads across the country. Mr. Speaker, the House notes that the federal government is committed to enhancing economic activities and productivities by
There's a point of order, Honorable Hussaini. Let's hear the leader.
It's so surprising and worrisome that the mover of this motion is seated here well and healthy. No excuse, no permission. And somebody else went ahead to read the motion. And without any explanation, he's already standing up to read the permission. I want us to hear from him first why he gave such a, Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Leader, I don't think if it is necessary. He told me earlier that he will be going for some other, and he will want somebody to move the motion on his behalf. So perhaps it's because of the timing that he has already briefed somebody earlier to take it for him, whereas he said to move out for whatever engagement he has outside. So I think we can excuse him. But just for the records, please let us ensure that if we have a motion and we are around, we should move the motions ourselves, not to delegate anyone to do so. Honorable Hussain, you are excused by the grace of our leader.
Thank you very much, sir.
Please continue.
Once again, thank you very much, sir, Mr. Speaker. The House notes that the federal government is committed to enhancing economic activities and productivity by ensuring the effective maintenance and repair of federal roads throughout the year. Worried that majority of the federal roads are in disrepair, dilapidated, and unpassable, causing economic loss to governments and citizens due to continuous neglect. Mr. Speaker, sir, aware that the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency, FEMA, is the agency with a mandate to maintain and rehabilitate all federal roads across the country, and has been doing its best with the paltry budgetary allocation it receives annually, which cannot make any significant impact due to the large number of roads across the country that are in need of urgent repairs and rehabilitation. Alarmed that the inadequate funding of FEMA translates to outright neglect in the maintenance of roads, as an average of about 300 billion to 500 billion naira is required annually to maintain the federal roads. Sadly, the annual budget of FEMA is a meager sum of about 25 billion to 50 billion naira within the last 2 years, which is about 10% of the required amount. Mr. Speaker, sir, aware that the Federal Ministry of Works in the 2024 budget have about 1 trillion naira, thus they need to allocate about 20% of Ministry of Works budget to FEMA in 2025 budget estimate to enable FEMA fulfill the purpose of its establishment of maintenance of existing roads. Mr. Speaker, sir, cognizant that all the needs to increase the budgetary allocation of FEMA in 2025 budget estimate to enable its discharge its responsibility effectively and engender economic growth in the country. Mr. Speaker, the House resolves to urge the federal ministries of Budget and Economic Planning, Finance, and Budget Office of the Federation to allocate 20% of the Ministry of Works budget for the 25 budget estimates to enable Federal Road Maintenance Agency to function effectively. And finally, Mr. Speaker, sir, to mandate the committees on appropriations, finance, and legislative compliance to ensure compliance. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Honorable Easy.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, the People's Speaker, Ian Zazao. Distinguished colleagues, Eze Nwachukwueze is my name. I represent the good people of Ebonyi, Ohuku Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I arise this morning in view of the importance of this motion and this effect, if resolved, to support this motion as moved. Mr. Speaker, I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye.
Aye.
Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Appropriations, Finance for further legislative action. The Leader of the House and the Acting DS, can you please kindly move? Move that the House adjourn to tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Honorable Jimmy, what are you saying? Pull the courage and say it out, let everyone hear you. I didn't hear you.
Thank you very much, Baba Jimmy, the Ukwabolobola of Ikorodu. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to move that the House do adjourn till tomorrow, same time, same location, and to wish you all a wonderful evening. Just don't do what you know I will not do. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. House adjourned to tomorrow, Wednesday, by 11 a.m. Thank you.